Hello everyone, Niklas Seidloff here from IBM and OpenNTF. Today I'm going to demonstrate a new release of the project XPages mobile controls on OpenNTF. This new release contains sample code that shows how to leverage the new offline capabilities in HTML5. I've tested this sample code on both my iPhone simulator and the Android SDK simulator, and also my iPod Touch and my Android 2.0 device. But it's a little bit hard to demonstrate using these simulators, and you will see that in a second, which is why I will just use Apple Safari today. So what you see here is a sample application which is not particularly beautiful, but it shows what you can do and how you can do things functionally. So this sample shows how you can cache resources like JavaScript files, style sheets, and images. Now the first thing you need in order to do that is a so-called manifest file. And you need to refer to this manifest file in your XPage. So this is a new capability in Domino 852 available with CodeDrop 4. And it allows you to basically put a manifest attribute on your HTML tag. And as you can see, I refer here to my test.manifest file, which is a file resource right here, and this is the content. So in here I define a version, and I refer to my Dojo library and my XPages client Dojo library, because I want to use that functionality locally as well. And I have a test picture and a test style sheet. And that's it for now. Now, in order to use that feature, you have to do one more thing. You need to go in Domino Designer Administrator and define a new file identification document, this one here, because the manifest file has to be served as a special MIME type text/cache manifest. So once you have done that, I can show you how it works. Let me go to my Apple Safari browser. So this is the application again, and you see a little bit more here on the screen. So there isn't a whole lot to show, but you can, I have a button here that uses some Dojo and XPages Dojo code, and that works. Whatever it does doesn't matter. It's just supposed to show that these resources are available locally. That button here is just a dummy button that shows that I use another style sheet, and this is a cached image from my server, and it's stored now in the local cache. Then I have provided here a reusable control called cache management, which I think is useful when you implement these applications, because you very often need to upload to reload your application. So in order to do that, you can go in Designer, change something. Let's say we call it 2, save it, and then also you need to go into the manifest file and change anything here, something here, doesn't matter, it just needs to have a new timestamp. And now when I go back to my browser, I can now say reload app and activate, and down here you see some messages, what happens, right? And now you can see it has downloaded the new resource. And again, right down here you see a whole lot of messages as part of HTML5. There's many events that are thrown in different states, so you can learn about that by reading, for example, this document here. There's a state model that defines when the cache is updated, etc. And as I said, when you develop it's pretty useful if you can activate and reload this cache whenever you need it manually or programmatically. Okay, so that's that. What else? There is another nice functionality as part of this offline functionality in HTML5 around storing data locally. So I have another sample application here that does a couple of things. So in order to show that, let me open the web inspector tool. Now I go to the databases tab, and I see here my local storage. So this is the wrong one. This is the one I want. So I have the ability now to store local value, let's say my value 2. Okay, and I save it, and you can see that right here. Test value, my value 2, and then back to value. So that works, and the same for the session storage. I type in something, and you can see it right here. So the local storage is available over the duration of a session, and the second one here is only for the duration of a session. So that's really to store simple name value pairs. And then also you have a full SQL database here. I created a database that I called my database, and it has a table in here called persons, and I can type in here my own first name, last name person, and can edit. Let me refresh that view, and you can see the new entry right here. And also I can query 4 entries in that table. You can just do a search, and you can see the persons that have been found. So that's it. I'm planning to extend these samples by using actual data from Notes database, but at least that should give you a starting point. Thanks for your attention. Bye bye.